Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. As promised, I am going to set up my Sterling Ink B6 Common Planner. I decided that I needed a cover for this notebook because it is honestly quite flimsy, but I didn't really want to buy another cover, and I have this B6 Traveler's Notebook cover from Simply Gilded. It is from one of her subscription boxes, I think last year or the year before. But it's super cute, and I didn't really have an immediate use for it, so I figured I would use it to hold this planner. Originally, I wanted to put tabs in here, but since all of the months are just at the beginning, and because these dailies are undated, I don't think I need planner tabs. But I do like that there's a pen clip in this cover. We're gonna just quickly set this up so that I can get on with life, I guess. I've already filled out like 2 weeks worth, and as you can see, I didn't even get a chance to decorate anything because I've just been so busy. And I wanted to make a pencil board as well. Right now I just have this piece of paper. It is a little sheet of wrapping paper from my stationery shop. Now, if you remember from my last video talking about this planner, I saved some of the items from Tina because I wanted to kind of commemorate the fact that she sent this to me out of her own generosity. It was very kind of her to be able to share with another person in the planner community. So I wanted to keep this in here as a reminder for just how wonderful and friendly some people are in this community and how grateful I am to be a part of it. If anybody wants to know where this cute little note came from, it looks like it is a Sticky Club one, and the creator was Cream Puffs. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick this in the front cover, and we also had this little sheet of washi tape, so I think I'm gonna use that to put it down. Maybe we can just do that. Save a little bit. Why don't we do this? We'll put this here. I'm really a big fan of trying to reuse ephemera if you can, because why waste when we have the materials right here for us? Okay, I have some stickers from my Etsy shop, Two Sad Dumplings Co. And I made some of these that I think are perfect for layering. Let me see if I can find them. Oh, we do have some leftover planner tabs. I think these were from when I did the planner tabs on my Hobonichi weeks earlier this year in 2024. Let's see if I can find that and show you guys really quick. It's in my traveler's notebook, but here's my Hobonichi Weeks Liberty Fabrics cover with the green tabs. So we might be able to use the remaining tabs on there, but right now I am just looking for, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. These are stickers that I made to kind of give you that vintage ephemera look. These are the vintage text stickers. We have vintage 092 and vintage 091. They look the same, but they're a little bit different. Let's go with this reddish one. Put that right there. And maybe this little one right here. Oh, that's a really small one. Okay, what else? I'm not sure that we need much else on here. I did pre-cut a few of these PET tapes in preparation for this. Oh, you know what would be cute? The little bear stickers from my shop. Okay, I think this one's kind of cute. This is the Berry Mood sticker sheet 061. Put that one right there. And then we might just decorate with some of these little brown and red flowers. I think we might be good now. There we go. It's kind of cute, isn't it? Now, let's move on to the next page. This one has 2024 B6 Part 2 Common Planner. I think I want to use the transparent ones because this paper is so light. I don't want anything too harsh. If I put it right over it, then you won't be able to see it. But maybe I want that. Maybe I want it to be kind of see-through. And then I think I wanted this cute little couple on here. We're gonna see if I can remove this. Now, I don't recommend putting my stickers down and attempting to remove it, especially on such thin paper as Tomoe River paper. But we were able to, so that's good. I'm gonna set that to the side and hopefully we can use that later on this evening. This little note here says, buy yourself seasonal flowers. Okay, yeah, that's a good theme for the rest of 2024. It is very, very summery right now and definitely in the floral vibes. Okay, next page we have this going on. I'm going to use a little bit of tape runner to adhere this to the page, but honestly, I don't even know what I would want here. And of course, now this page is a little bent because of that sticker that I removed. Let's do some more flowers. I'm feeling more brown and tan themes, maybe because the cover for this notebook is brown. I think this little bear would be super cute too. This one is struggling. He makes me laugh. This one's smiley. I picked out some Tombow markers that I think match with this cover. I believe these are from the Cottagecore set, but this one is 910. We also have 992 and 192. I think I'm gonna use this Traveler's Company airplane clip to hold down some of these pages while I'm decorating because the cover needs to lay down flat. Alright, I think I'm gonna go in and just do a little bit of a highlight over these with the small end of the Tombow marker. I wanted to mix the colors up, but I guess they ended up being the same in each column. Did that one even color it? It did, just very faint. June, May, April. Nice. Don't have too much going on for this page, but I don't really reference it, so I think that's alright. Might be missing a little something. This rainbow would be cute. Let's put it in this corner here. I feel like I just need one little sticker to kind of pull this spread together. Maybe this one. Ended up using all these circle dot stickers because why not? They kind of match the color theme. Oh, she's cute. Put her next to the rainbow. Okay, how's that? I think it's good enough. We have a blank page here. I haven't figured out what I want to do with that. Goal breakdown. Let's highlight it. We've got someday, 1 year, half year, quarterly, monthly, weekly, and daily. I definitely like how this notebook is so plain, so you can kind of customize it and color it in with whatever colors you want. I might fill it in more, actually. Alright, I think I overdid it, but we're just gonna commit because now it's outside of the lines and I'm not gonna let it bother me. So now it looks kind of like this. Goal breakdown, someday, 1 year, half year, and so on. Since I don't know what I'm putting in these grids yet, I don't think I'm gonna decorate any more than that. Maybe just put a strip of washi. I kind of thought this marker would be more of a light beige or cream, but it comes out more peachy pink, so whatever. Let's move my blotting paper pencil board thing so that the ink doesn't spread. Okay, January to March Q1. Can we rip this sticker in half? It's not gonna want to rip. Alright, gonna cut it in half and then just apply one here, put one here. I don't quite know what I want to put. Maybe like a floral something. How about this little mushroom dude? Okay, and then we can go to Q2, probably this one. I just like that it gives it a little bit more character than just not really having anything on the page. I think we have like only a few left of these little mushroom dudes, so we can maybe rotate through them. Q3. These mushroom stickers were from a Sticky Club kit subscription, I believe, whenever I was still signed up for them. Honestly, these stickers are so much fun to make. I hand make all of these on my iPad. If you didn't know, like, it's not real text that I scan in or anything. I just create the vintage look. Alright, so in June, I wasn't going to use it because I started this notebook in July. I was using it as a pen test page, but then I noticed that it might affect this goals page, so I didn't want to use it anymore. So in July, I had some things that I needed to cover up, but I already started filling this month out because I needed it to be functional. And then I started with writing in cursive with this Sailor Pro-Gear Slim extra fine nib, and then I realized that it's really hard for me to write with EF nibs and make my handwriting look good. So I decided to just write straight up and down instead of a slanted cursive. But I kind of wanted to dedicate one pen to this notebook to do the monthlies and the goals, just like how in my Hobonichi cousin I'm dedicating the Pilot E95S. So what ended up happening was, like, I wrote it, as you can see, for Independence Day. I wrote it up top, but I didn't like the way it looked, and it was really bothering me. Usually I don't let these kind of things bother me, but it was bothering me, so I ended up cutting up some of my stickers and pasting it over there. But as a result, I haven't cleaned any of this up yet, but I'm gonna take these non-transparent ones on the basic matte white sheet, and maybe I can use this to cover some of these up. Like, this one should probably cover the Independence Day. And then, of course, it's going into Friday, so I need to rip off some of it because I'm missing the 5. There we go. What else? I think over Major League Baseball, we had that one. Then right over here, I'm gonna use this, put it over the word summer in the Summer Olympics. Are you guys gonna be watching the Olympics? I really like watching gymnastics and swimming, so okay. I think it looks a little better. Let's put this one up here and maybe a bigger one in this bottom area since we have so much room. We have so much room. Oh, okay. It's because of the way the month is laid out. I just decided that because it's summer, I'm gonna do a cacti theme in July. So I do have some of these cactus stickers that would work really well. Let's see. I might have to find some more. These pale green ones are pretty good. Oops. Maybe we can layer one of these suns on top of here. That looks a little weird. Looks like an egg yolk now, but that's okay. I have this Happy Planner sticker book. It was on sale, I think, somewhere, either Walmart or Marshall's or one of those types of stores. This is the 133 marker from Tombow. I really want to fight the urge to, like, color it all in as completely as possible, but I know that I'm gonna screw up anyways, so I'm just gonna go and quickly highlight them. I don't know how to make this spread look any better because I've already committed and put down all these really dark brown sheets, and it was from this sticker sheet from my Etsy shop, the mini lines, grids, and dots, which they're helpful for, like, covering things up and writing on top of them, but it contrasts so hard with the rest of the page that I don't really know what I want to do. I think I might just do my usual highlight across the bottom of the page and then move on with my life. Maybe we can do some little polka dots. Okay, that's not too bad, right? Not too bad for a first time trying to set up a monthly in a sterling ink common planner, in my opinion. Maybe once August comes in, it'll look a little better. I did already fill out the months for the rest of the year because I do need this planner to be functional for me, and I was having trouble, like, cross-checking between my Hobonichi cousin and this planner. I have been trying to use the weekly section in the Hobonichi cousin, but I don't think I'm going to force myself to use it anymore. I have been, like, just journaling in a dailies because I do want pretty much all of my memories to be in that notebook. But for the weeklies, I have been keeping up with my currently inked for the week. I use a sticker and then I write down the name of the pen and what it's inked with, and then I try to stay consistent and use that pen for the entire week. Unfortunately, I was not able to decorate this week, nor was I able to decorate for this week, but I was able to use this Pilot Custom 743. It has a medium nib and currently is inked with a Diamine Flame. But I don't know if Pilot pens just don't really like ink from other brands, because I think I've tried a Sailor ink in here and a Diamine ink, and they're both not wet enough for this nib. But when it has Pilot Iroshizuku ink, it is amazing. Of course, those are wetter inks, so I don't know. The one thing is that it also still bleeds through. In the daily sections, I have been trying to journal, and I think I've concluded that this paper is not better than the Hobonichi paper. It is pretty much the same. And I kind of knew that. I mean, obviously, it's both Sans and Tomoe River paper. But Serio Nana, if you guys know her on YouTube, she had mentioned something about how she wasn't really hearing like anybody complaining about the Sterling ink planner paper, but people were complaining about Hobonichi. So I thought maybe Sterling ink got a better batch, but not really. You'll probably find the same expectations between the two. I don't usually share my journal entries, and I try to make it as aesthetic as possible because it was a new notebook, but that didn't happen. But I tried to test all my pens in here, and the first 2 or 3 pages were amazing. But over time, as I was journaling more, it actually is not doing it for me. So I'm gonna have to either go back to Hobonichi old plain notebooks or figure out a completely different planner for next year, because I just don't like when I'm writing with my gold nibs with Pilot ink and it doesn't just glide across my page, you know? Alright, I'm not going to show you guys the rest of my journal entries because they do start to get personal. I tried to stamp the date on here, but I'm contemplating basically converting this into the style of a Hobonichi cousin, where every day is dated and it would force me to journal in that page. But because I still have my Hobonichi cousin, I think I'll just force myself to journal that for the rest of the year, and then this is just overflow journaling, because once I found out that the paper was not it, no, I couldn't do it. So, and these are not dated pages, they are numbered, but I'm starting to think the other notebook that I have, the Good Impressions one, might be better for the paper, but that's kind of discontinued too. Okay, common planner designed by Sterling Ink. Let's do a little decoration on this side too. I feel like I've used her a lot in my other planners, so I might go with this one. Did anybody else fall into the trap of buying PET tape because it was the trendy thing to do, and then realizing that you have to go and cut out every single sheet by yourself and kind of losing interest in it? Or is that just me? But I do like putting on a TV show and cutting it. There we go. It's cozy, isn't it? Do we want anything on this side? Oh, I was gonna use the washi tape from when Tina sent me this package that contained this Sterling Ink planner. Oh shoot. I don't know if I can salvage this washi tape. I thought I could. I might have waited too long before removing it. I don't know what I want to do with it though. I don't really want to make like the rest of the washi page. I do have a little sample of this washi tape that someone sent me. Well, it doesn't quite match the aesthetic, so maybe I can set up the goals pages with it. I just don't like wasting, you know? Especially when you have such cute washi tape. So we can do the desert theme here. Alright, I'm sure I can figure something out in August to match this. And then we can also go to December, because that's when it's gonna be winter, and put this washi down. Actually, it's not working. That's not really winter. I did pre-decorate some of the pages because when I cut out all my AT tapes, I didn't have a place to store the extra long ones, so I kind of went and did every other page to pre-decorate. Just because like when I go in and journal, some days I don't have time to sit down and add cute stickers, so if they're already there, it kind of helps me to feel a little better about journaling, and also makes me feel better about using my stash. I think I'm just gonna decorate some of the journal entries then. Alright, now back to the end pages. Okay, I want to use some of these. I actually am quite stumped about what to put here. Maybe I can use one of those and cover it up. That might work. So the reason I have so many of these pages of wrapping paper basically for my sticker shop is because I went through a period where I didn't want to buy any more of those little plastic baggies, and I wanted to hand wrap all of my orders going out. But then I ended up having to order the little baggies because I handed my shop off to someone else to pack while I was away, and I didn't want them to have to go through and hand wrap every single order. And because I already bought the baggies, I haven't really been as committed to wrapping each order with these sheets, but I'm sure I will eventually one day. In the meantime though, it makes for a good cover for this spread. Do you guys think it would be easier to cut each shape out and then glue it in, or to just glue it in and cut the edges? You can't respond to me. This video is not live. I think I'm gonna just glue it in and then cut out the remainder. Yep, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't feel like spending too much time with this. Hopefully it'll be okay. Well, maybe we'll cut it in half. I'm gonna use a tape runner. I hate the crease. I can never get it perfectly right. Might have to take this out of the cover too. The battery died on my camera, so I ended up kind of putting the rest of it together without the camera being on, but I glued this down and it doesn't look amazing. I had to tape the center, but you know, from afar and at a glance it doesn't look too bad. I also went in and did thicker lines on these monthlies because I didn't like the way it was looking, and I also went in and did highlights on the quarterly sections. Here's Q1, Q2, 3, and 4. And then I was gonna DIY a pencil board because Hobonichi doesn't make B6 size cover boards or pencil boards, but I realized I took out my Atlas Stationer's postcard. They include one of these in every order. This one says, "Green trees, yellow flowers, cheers to summer and pen power." So I thought that was fitting for summer. And I was going to cut it down, but then I realized that it fits almost perfectly. And when I first used a Hobonichi cousin, I didn't buy any pencil boards. I just used my Atlas Stationer's postcards because that's where I was ordering most, if not all, of my stationery from that year. I think it was like 2022. And I was also using it as my blotting paper because the cardstock can soak up some of the extra ink. So this is perfect. I don't need to make one. I think we're gonna set this next week up and then I'll probably call it a night, but here we are. Now I decided that I'm going to use my Sailor 1911 Rialo in the maroon color for this week for my currently inked pen. Oh, that's right, I forgot to use these. Do you guys think it fits? I don't know if the green fits that well. I kind of want to use a brown, but I don't want to waste another sheet when I already have sheets of stickers that are half used, you know? What would I want to mark? I would want to mark the start of the monthlies for sure, and I would want to mark the start of the weeklies as well as the start of the dailies, and I guess the goal section then. Should I do it? I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. So what you can do is fold this tab in half like that, and then should I do it across the top? Oh no, there's my little mushroom dude. Darn it. I'll try that. There's one. There's two. They're not exactly even. I think I'll just have to adjust that first one. 3 and 4. I don't know where to put this one. It's probably gonna interfere with my journal entry. Okay, we're gonna adjust the first one if we can. Okay. That's not bad. Blank page for the goals, monthly, weekly, and journal. I don't like that it is actually one page prior to it, but I don't feel like redoing this. So, okay. Now let's move on to the weekly. Now this is the weekly. I'm gonna use the Sailor Rialo for my currently inked for this week. Currently inked. And what I like to do is add a little drop from my pen and then swatch that around. Ooh, I forgot I have, well, this is the ink I have. Sailor 1911 L Rialo with a medium nib with Tachia Benisuchi. Woo! Nice. And then I just let that dry. Now what I don't like is that these little circles and ink bled through from the previous page. Actually, in this one, you can see like the ink bleeds through, but I don't like care about this week anymore. I care more about the new week. But whenever I have a task, I know some people do check marks, some people do X's, some people do a bullet point, and then they convert the bullet point into a check mark as per the bullet journal methods and origins. But I like to do a circle because the real reason I like to do a circle is because I have so much ink from fountain pens that I wanted to use up ink as quickly as possible. And especially when I was using gel pens, I wanted to like empty my gel pens as soon as possible so I could only just have fountain pens in my collection. But ever since then, like it's worked pretty well to just use an open circle and to fill it in when I'm done with the task. And if I'm not done with it, I X it out. And if I didn't do it for the week, I actually do an arrow through it to let me know what to carry on to the next week. So that works pretty well, except whenever I have a word starting with an O, because I guess my O's and my circles look the same. But anyway, all right, let's decorate this one. So we are in July. I don't know what I want to use. I made these weekday stickers for my stationery shop, but they are meant to fit the Hobonichi cousin. So far it's fitting the Sterling ink planner pretty well. Okay, that one doesn't fit that great, but that's okay. First time for everything. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Saturday, nope, and Sunday. Okay, this is a little crooked. Hello. Alright, how's it look? A little lopsided, but I think I'm okay with it. I fully intended on covering up. Oh no. See, this is what I mean when I'm like, my stickers are not supposed to be repositionable. But if you want to reposition it, do it as soon as you put it down the first time, or else you're not going to be able to peel it back up. Alright, how do I want to do this? 15, 16. Maybe I'll color this in 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I hate it. I can't see the number anymore. Darn it. I feel like I do this a lot. Because even for the Hobonichi, like I'll go in and color in the number and then I can't see it anymore. Okay, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Hey, at least like I'm learning something. Oh my god, we're already in the 20s of July? What is happening? Oh no. Okay. How do we want to do this? I kind of like the gray. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say when I was like explaining the circles. I don't like them showing through to the other side, so I tend to put stickers over them. But there's so many from this past week because the Pilot Custom 743 with the Diamine Flame ink was so dry that I was like coloring it in extra and it must have gone and bled through. Let's see if there are any stickers that I would like to use. I feel like these ones match. We've already used Currently ink. We don't need these. I might get getting a new pen day soon. Definitely love layering. Oh, maybe the bears. flowers, layering, maybe these. I probably need my dinner stickers. New ink day. I want to buy new ink. Ooh, these quote stickers. I forgot about them. I love these. I should have made more of these, but right now I only have this one release of these midnight flower stickers. Those look like they would work pretty well. Cappuccino. Oh, here's another one. Here's what they look like as a full sheet. New pen day. Some repeats. Oh, these are good too. I like these ones a lot, but I don't think they matched our theme for the week. And of course, sometimes I forget to use these, but those are good. We might be repeating ourselves now. Some of these sticker sheets, like I forget I've started using. And then of course, I start a new sheet. Not good. All right. I think these ones are pretty good for what we need. What do we want? I think I like these ones the best. They kind of match my ink and the aesthetic for the week. Let's do this. And some layering, some darker stickers, some quote stickers, and that. And maybe these. A little bit of these flowers. And alright, well, we'll figure it out. Let's use up the rest of this sheet first. So what I like to do is I don't always follow the time. So sometimes I try to follow it, but I just kind of place my stickers in places so that we don't see the ugly bleed through. Week 29. I think I can cover that up. These definitely look like corner stickers here. Ooh, that'll fit nicely. There's a little streak of ink here, so cover this up. And one more, maybe here. So we still need to cover up some of it. Do we want to use these stickers? The little flower here. I only like the red flowers from the sheet. And if you haven't watched any of my planner setup videos, I like to just haphazardly stick stickers in a fashion that I think looks cool. I don't really have a good system for it. I think we want the less transparent ones. And then I just kind of plan around it. But sometimes I do like to block off the times where I should be sleeping. It doesn't always happen, but we do our best. I'm gonna rip this one in half. Do that kind of situation. Black or white? Both. Do anything, but let it produce joy. You don't have to stop being amazing. I think I need to keep your chin up, especially on a Monday. And create for you. That's a good reminder. We can cover up a little bit of ink there. What about this? It's going to be okay. And you're doing your best. It's also a reminder for you guys. You are doing your best. I love that they put the 7 there. I think it looks pretty good because you have to remember, like, I'll fill out all my plans around these stickers and it'll be in this Tachia Benasuchi color. So that's pretty good. Let's see if maybe some more stickers would have made it look better. I know there's a little bit of orange showing through there, but I think it's alright. Yeah, we can save this sheet, and then maybe I should have put something over these, but I kind of like the way they're looking right now. Okay, I'm gonna use some ink bottle stickers. If you look onto my website, they don't look like this sheet. This is one of a prototype when I was still drafting up the best designs to come out with. But I think with the contrast of these like black and white text up here and with this currently inked, then like layering these black on white stickers would look good for this spread. So we're just gonna do that. Oh, it's crooked. I don't even know what I want to do with those. Maybe I want to color them in, maybe I won't. We'll see. I'm pretty happy with this. This ink is dried very nicely with sheeting. I'm gonna put my little blotting paper pencil board in there. We have our 4 tabs. I'm gonna remove this pilot, put in my sailor for the week. We still have some extra stickers here. This one has 4 strings for your traveler's notebook inserts, but I'm not gonna use that. I think what I did was halfway or so through the notebook, and then I think I fed it through this one. And then you can close it, and it's not too bad. I think I can handle this for the remainder of the year. Got this. We got a little pocket here. We have enjoy the planner. Thank you, Tina. We have this cute little couple here. We have our little bears. We have this girl with the rainbow. Got our little bears. They're so cute. I like this spread a lot. I don't have anything planned for this empty spread yet. We have our little mushroom dudes. Oh my god, how cute is that? And then for the monthly, in July, we've got our cactus theme. I'm not in love with it. We're gonna move on. We've got our summer at the beach washi right now. We're gonna move to the weeklies, and we're just gonna ignore the fact that these weren't decorated. But I love this. And then our dailies. And then the end of the notebook, I decided to put little bears on it because it just felt more cutesy. And of course, my wrapping paper on the end. Whew, this was fun. All right. I'm glad I could finally set this up so that I could have something cuter and more enjoyable to look at while I plan. But I was hoping to make more videos on planners, especially since the 2025 season is coming up already and Hobonichi is going to be releasing, and I don't know what I'm going to be doing for next year yet. So if you are interested in seeing what I will be using, make sure you click that subscribe button and follow along. Until then, check out this video here that might inspire you, and I will see you soon. Have a beautiful day. Bye.